This is so unnecessary. Oh, she's still there. Hello, my dears. It's me, Kisaki Jackie, and welcome to Martha is Dead. I wanted to start a new horror game story on the channel. This game looks very interesting, so let's see what it has to offer. The story of Martha is Dead. Its featured characters are a work of fiction. The game contains potentially uncomfortable scenes and covers topics that may distress some players. The game is recommended for an adult audience and carries the appropriate age rating. As an adult narrative drama, the game uses artistic interpretation that can be visually unsettling and may cause discomfort. It explores the complexities of the human mind, psychological trauma, and self-harm. The game is not recommended for players who may find depictions of mature scenes containing blood, dismemberment, disfigurement of human bodies, and self-harm disturbing. Be warned. It can be giggles and funny. I can make it giggles and funny, but just be warned of that. If you or someone you know is struggling, information and crisis resolves are available at, and whatever other country you are at, there are ways of getting help. I looked for help, I got help, I'm happier than ever after I got help. So go after help if you need to. Just FYI, this is the 4th time that I see this scene.
Ciao, I'm Giulia K. I'm glad you are here. Nobody has visited me in ages. It's been years now. I must tell you my story, but I don't know where to begin. There is so much that... I should start from my childhood, but my memories of these times are vague. I only remember the summer of 1929, when they sent me off to stay with my nanny.
Nanny, will you tell me the story of the White Lady?
No, little sparrow. Not tonight. A fog is coming, see?
Yes. I know that when it's foggy, the lady kills young women. But why is she so evil?
You see, Giulia, pain and suffering can make us do evil things, even if we're not actually bad.
Just like soldiers have to kill other soldiers. I like the lady, I've decided, Nanny. She must be in so much pain. The poor dear. She still scares me a little, though. Soon I'll be a young woman, and she could kill me. Does she kill those who love her?
Of course not.
That makes me feel better because I love her.
Why
But
though?
what about Martha? Would she be in danger?
Your sister is with your mother, so do not worry. Do you miss them?
No. I mean, yes, I miss Martha a little, but I love spending time with you.
Now, go to sleep, little sparrow. It's getting late.
Okay, Nanny. I'll go to sleep and dream of the lady. Was she beautiful?
She was beautiful. Yes, very much so.
Then she'll be beautiful in my dreams. And will I be beautiful just like her?
You'll be even more beautiful.
Listen, Nanny. Since the lady won't harm me because I love her, and since you're not a young woman, could you tell me her story? Even if it's foggy outside. Please. Oh, please. Then I'll sleep. I promise.
Oh, all right. You always get your own way.
Called her old so quickly. Since you're old, Nanny.
I loved Nanny and I loved that story. Every time I heard it, it sounded like a new and more mesmerizing tale. Every night I would ask her to tell me about it, even though it scared me. Even now I can remember every single day of that time and how happy I was.
I don't know why you love the lady though.
According to an ancient legend, the lakes of the area are haunted by the spirit of a young woman who was killed by the man she loved. She was expecting a lover's stroll by the lake gazing out at the old tree growing on the lake's island.
Yeah, she was indeed beautiful. Look at that face. Majestic eyes.
So much hope and desire, but death, not love, was awaiting her.
Oh, there, you can see. He drowned her in the lake.
In despair, the man confessed he had killed her out of jealousy.
Which makes no sense.
So he was hanged on the small island, in the middle of the very same lake where he had killed the girl.
Why people do that?
They searched everywhere, but the girl's body was never found. Since then, her spirit, known as the White Lady, has been imprisoned in the depths of the lake. She grieves eternally for the loss of the man she loved.
The man that ended you?
When fog arises, the White Lady is known to leave the waters of the lake and roam the woods, looking for her long-lost love in vain. Within the fog of dawn, hunters have claimed to hear the wailing of a woman in the distance.
I'm trying to keep listening. I've been almost here
Every
before.
time the sad memory of the night she perished stirs in her soul, she takes the life of a young woman by slaying such a life in its youth. Even just for an instant, the lady feels free from the burden of her pain.
White Lady. That's the tree? Okay. It's just...
Good night, Nanny.
I don't understand.
Good night, my love.
I don't understand why you would
I
kill...
spent almost 3 years with the nanny, but when I came home, I quickly forgot how to be happy. My memories did not return until 15 years later, in 1944, when I stayed in that house. I enjoyed setting up cameras in the woods by the lake. My father created a device that attached to the cameras. It would make them take pictures at set intervals. I was trying to photograph animals, or whatever else was in that damned place.
Right. Yeah, from here on I did not see anything, because the game... New chapter, The Lake. July 16, 1994. 1954. 44. The game crashed like 4 times, so until a certain point I have seen, but from here on I have not. Oh, that's a very old camera. Very small for what I expected from 1944.
Reel off the film.
Okay. Also, my first intention was to play the game in Italian.
Open the camera. Remove the old roll of film.
Because I think the original voice, the original intent of the game was to be Italian.
Put the new film in.
But it's difficult to pay attention on the surroundings when you have to
Close the camera.
when you have to read the subtitles, because I don't speak Italian.
Load the film. Activate the timer.
That's a lot of work for the camera. Yeah.
Almost ready. Now to bring the image into focus.
How are we gonna do that? Okay.
There's something floating on the surface of the water.
Is there?
If I frame it better, I might be able to see what it is.
I can't see anything. Ah! Oh, that's not good.
What? Is that a person? I must help them.
Do you know how to swim? Okay, you must help them, but do you know how to get there and help them? I don't see anyone.
I was horrified at the idea that someone might have drowned in my lake. The lake was my world, where I would spend entire days daydreaming. I would lose myself in my thoughts, but that was a rude awakening. So terrible.
Okay, that means that you took your clothes off. Guess we're going for a swim. Let's go! I cannot move anything. I'm just like doing the quick things. Ah, now I can move. There it is. Lady! Lady, I'm gonna help you! As much as I possibly can. I don't know. Maybe I can swim, maybe I cannot. I don't know if that's your dress or if you're very pregnant. Drowning must be one of
I instantly noticed that the person was wearing one of my dresses. I was scared. I dragged that lifeless body as best as I could to the shore, trying not to drown myself. Only when I lifted her in my arms did I realize who she was.
Was
it was
your
my
sister?
My twin, a part of me. Dead. Impossible to comprehend. I was desperate. I didn't know what to do or to think.
Losing a sibling must be horrifying.
I have to stay calm.
But losing a twin?
Martha is not dead.
Oh, Martha is very dead. That's the name of the game.
It's not possible.
I would be looking for something else than
It's
that.
not true.
Sorry, Julie.
There's no need to worry.
There's a lot to worry. How about call your mom
Everything
or something?
is fine.
Call the police. Oh, it's the war. I forgot.
Everything will be fine.
In 44, in Italy.
I have to stay calm.
44 in Italy was the middle of the Second World War, wasn't it?
Martha is not dead. Martha.
Martha.
February 26th, 1923.
Oh, God. Oh,
Is
Julie.
everything okay?
I don't
Are
think
you
it is.
hurt?
I'm not, but
What are you doing?
Go, Eric, run!
oh, that's awful.
My parents ran towards me. My mother hugged me. She, who detested me, was now cuddling me.
Why
Her
did she?
warmth filled me with life, and the pain became bearable. I felt protected. Martha, are you okay? She asked me, speaking slowly in order to let me read her lips. She thought I was deaf. She thought I was Martha. I didn't want the moment to fade, so I meekly nodded my head. I didn't realize I had done something that couldn't be undone.
Oh no. Oh.
I would have to pretend to be Martha. Forever.
Oh no. Oh, that's much worse than I thought. The body.
O Lord, who gives life to the dying, let your sacrifice of love be offered for Martha's soul. Into your hands I also entrust my spirit,
Oh, that's
so
bad.
that I may be reunited with her in perpetual light, to never suffer the desolation of purgatory. Please grant her eternal rest, O Lord, and may eternal light shine upon her.
But why was your twin deaf but you were not?
Eric, did you remember to light the candles in the hall? People will be here soon.
Mummy always finds something for everyone to do.
Space to highlight points of interest. Ah, okay. Oh. Oh, that's Martha, but now I have to pretend I'm Martha?
What the hell? For a moment I thought I saw... No, that's not possible. It must be this whole situation making me see things that don't exist.
Yeah, most probably. Like, what the... This is fucked up in a different level. Like,
July 17th, 1944. Our family is deeply saddened and is thinking of you during this extremely difficult time. Ernesto E. and family.
yeah, that is indeed a difficult time.
July 17th, 1944. Our hearts are with you, and we share your grief in the wake of the tragic loss of your dearest Giulia. Monsignor Attilio D.
But why did she immediately assume that the one that was there was Martha? Because like when she put the collar on, it was turned.
July 17th, 1944, Ministry of War. Director General for Conscripts and NCOs. We are grieving over your sudden loss, and we send you our heartfelt condolences. The Lieutenant Colonel Rapporteur.
Right.
An old painting. I find it so sad. It communicates a sense of deep solitude to me.
Does it? It's just a random lady. I don't think I should try to touch things that make sound if I'm pretending that I am deaf.
There's no reason to use the phone right now. I can't turn it off. We have to listen to the radio all of the time.
Why?
Any news and announcements can be vital.
Oh, right, because of the war. Okay, leave it there. Maybe we're gonna have something. I think it's the Second World War, right?
A telegraph box. I know how to use it. Daddy taught me.
Did Martha know how to use it? Because that's the thing now, if you're gonna pretend that you're Martha. But why did you decide to? Can I do something with it? Why am I holding it? Let it go, lady! I don't know why I picked that up. Alright.
Daddy's oboe. We were preparing a really nice duet together. On the rare occasions he's at home, that is.
Well, now you can't anymore because you're deaf.
Daddy, Mummy, and my grandparents. It seems almost impossible that Father is a soldier.
Ah.
Mother would have been more suitable if she wasn't a woman.
Are you saying that your mother should be a soldier?
These hunting rifles are not Daddy's. He never went hunting. Nanny must have left them here.
How rich are you to have a nanny? Ah, right. Forgot I'm carrying like a lighter, so I have to light the candles. Is there anything else that I can see? I can take a look at my dad. I don't know if I'm gonna talk with my dad.
Books and more books. In our villa, there must be 10 times more than even here.
In your villa, like where people live? Or?
Mummy and Daddy. They are the epitome of wealth and elegance. But pain pays no heed to money and style.
I agree with that.
This painter was a friend of Grandpa's. I always loved his paintings. As a child, I used to look at them for hours.
That's not very good painting, at least.
The only way people could tell Martha and me apart was by dressing differently. Even Mother couldn't tell us apart.
Ah, that's why maybe she was wearing Julia's dress. Because if it was a self-harm situation, then she would know that if she was wearing Julia's dress, they would all think that Giulia was actually Martha. And Martha was Giulia and vice versa.
Daddy must be devastated. He loves me. I messed up and now I have to watch him suffer my death. I can at least light the candles and let him find some comfort in sleep.
Yeah. So your mother hated you, but loved Martha, and father loved you, but maybe loved Martha as well. Let's not pretend that maybe dad did not love Martha. Because I am so tired of games and stories and everything.
Come and get the flowers, please. Or send Martha if you like.
Sure thing.
Never a moment's peace. Even at a time like this. She can't sit still for a second.
I mean, I wouldn't be able to sit still with my favorite, if my daughter was dead. Not the favorite one, but she doesn't know that. Dad, you're gonna drop the whole thing on the floor. Okay, guess I have to go look for the flowers. At least I can run. Look at that. What's down here? Ah. Collect the flowers from Mother before she gets angry. Before she gets angry? What do you mean by that? When am I supposed to know that she's gonna get angry? Right, let's
Is someone coming to get these damn flowers?
Sure, I'm here. Come down.
When Mummy asks for something, there's no escaping it. Everything always has to be perfect with her.
Then why does she like the deaf daughter more? Just a, there's a food for thought.
Londra. Trasmettiamo alcuni messaggi speciali. Felice non è felice. È stata la pioggia. La mia barba è
Your beard is blonde?
parlano. Abbiamo trasmesso messaggi speciali.
Must be in code.
What's happening? Who closed the door?
Oh no, am I stuck outside?
Erich, wake up. Do you think it's appropriate to sleep here? Of all places?
What? Yes. I must have fallen asleep.
You definitely did.
What are they talking about?
I don't
You
know.
can't stay here forever. Why don't you go to bed?
No. I want to stay with my daughter.
Your daughter? Your daughter? You have another daughter, you know. The one who's still alive. Remember?
Oh, Mom.
What are you talking about, Irena? Giulia is dead. What kind of comment is that? How can you?
You should be thinking about Martha. Giulia harmed Martha. You know that, right? And as if that were not enough, she has now also abandoned her.
It's the same old story. Everything is always Giulia's fault, isn't it? Her fault for Martha being deaf, and for you being infertile. Do you think it's the right time for this? Giulia is dead, Irena. Dead. Someone killed her. Do you realize that?
Of course I realize. I get it. Do you think I'm stupid? No one understands it better than me. She always brought problems. Only problems.
Oh.
It would have been better if she hadn't been born at all. You're crazy.
I'm the crazy one? Me?
Okay. I like the father more than I like the mother now.
They have done this to get at me, yes. Your death is all my fault. All I could ever do for you was hurt you, Giulia. My poor, sweet, crazy girl. What will I do without you? What will life be like now? All the time I didn't spend with you. But now I'm home. We can go fishing together. We can take pictures of butterflies. No. We can't do anything together anymore, can we? Nothing. I miss you, Giulia. I miss you.
While American bombings continue to devastate the peaceful towns within the Elsa Valley, we have heard some tragic news from the area of La Ramola. The young daughter of German Army General Erich K. was murdered near her home.
Oh,
What possible
okay.
reason could there have been behind such a cowardly act?
Oh, they're talking
This
about.
is what the
Okay.
Carabinieri, who immediately intervened, hope to find out.
Honestly, with the whole story, it feels like inappropriate to be wearing these ears.
Mother didn't seem to suffer from the situation. All she cared about was that my death was so painful for Martha. But not having me around anymore must have been a great relief to her.
Which is an awful.
At the end of the day,
part.
it was better for everyone that it was me who died. And it was better for me too that people thought that. But the guilt began to consume me. That's when I started having horrible nightmares.
Yeah, can you imagine? Imagine it's not even your fault. Martha has lost her life. Oh, come on. I guess I'm choosing the wrong one, aren't I? Fine. Martha is found. No, I have to choose the correct one. So it's Martha has lost her soul. Like, I had to choose those words. I didn't have choices here. Did Martha then become the white lady? Oh, that's weird. But what I want to know is, like, what actually happened to her? Like, how did she end up drowned in the lake? I stole her life. No. Okay, I stole her identity. Why do I have to choose that? Why I cannot choose something else? Why I cannot say that I'll give her identity back or something different? Oh god, that's wine. That's definitely wine. That's for sure just wine. Someone was really drunk while they were walking towards that lake and dropped wine all over the place. But it's not like she did that on purpose. Oh! Am I going to, like, cut her face off? Right, I don't have space to do that in one go. Oh, this is so disturbing. But we're twins. I don't need to remove her face. Like I said, we're twins. This is unnecessary. This is so unnecessary. Oh, she's still there. I really thought that she would disappear. Why?
It was just a dream. A horrible dream.
Yeah, that was awful.
That horrendous woman and the face of my sister. I wish all of this was a dream and my sister is just sleeping in her bed. Instead, her bed is empty and this is reality.
What is that thing? What kind of picture is that? It's literally a guy trying to cut faces of children. Who thought that was a good idea to put on a child's...
This is Martha and me at the festival of the patron saint. It was only a few months ago, and now...
How old were you two? 15? 16?
Martha had asked for a picture of me to put in this frame. She wanted me to do one of those expressions of mine that made her laugh. Expressions that she couldn't quite imitate. She used to say that those were the signs of my soul. Can a photo capture the soul? Can I capture Martha's soul?
Why do you want Martha's soul? That looked like a mirror. The room. What kind of pictures are those? Like, what the hell is that thing?
Scary fairy tales.
Ah.
Everything seems to be scary lately. Yet everything here is so beautiful and bright.
is indeed quite a nice room. Look at that. That's nice and bright outside. That's a quite okay room to be in.
This is Martha's trinket box. It could contain something that will help to figure out what happened.
Oh yeah, you have to figure that out. But in which bed are you sleeping at? In Martha's bed? I suppose so, because you're pretending to be Martha. I'm trying to highlight points of interest. Okay. Oh, it's on the other side of the room. Oh, Martha. Okay, okay. Can I, please? Thank you.
Martha's clothes. To me, wearing them will be like having her with me. Mummy will also be happy to see them. Or I could wear my clothes in the other wardrobe.
I'm going to piss off Mom and I'm going to wear Julia's clothes because, you know, I'm Julia.
It's about 9:30.
Well, that's a nice time to wake up.
It's July 18th.
Great. Look at that. Perfect mirroring rooms. But Julia is the one that is close to the door for some reason. I can't see anything in the mirror.
I always keep my trinket box locked.
Do you have the key for us to open it?
Oh gosh, if Mummy sees this picture, she'll throw it away for sure. It's
Why?
me and Lapo. I want to see him as soon as possible so we can mourn Martha's death together.
But what if he also
The
thinks that...
butterfly collection that Daddy made for me.
That's cute. I am terrified of butterflies though, so keep them away from me. Thank you very much.
Nanny will be visiting me soon.
Nanny is not like your grandma, right? It's just a person that takes care
It's
of
me
you.
with the nanny.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was Martha. No one can remember.
But why were you with Nanny when Martha was not with Nanny? Is it because Martha was deaf?
Can I be Martha without her clothes? Mummy never wanted us to swap, so I don't know how she will take it. I could wear Martha's clothes instead, in the other wardrobe.
Nope, I want to make Mom pissed off, so I'm going to use this. It could be a way also to make Mom understand that I'm mourning the death of my sister. So like, look Mom, I'm wearing Julia's clothes because I miss her and I am sad that she passed away. That's locked, but I don't see any key or anything that I can use to open it. Maybe I'll find it later because I also cannot open the drawers or anything. Doesn't seem like I can interact with anything in this room anymore as well. Oh yeah, but oh god, back in the day it was like gas, right? Or it's just a weird wiring system. It might just be a weird wiring system. What is this?
My dress.
Ah.
The one Martha wore when she was...
Why did they put it here? Why did they put it here? Why is it always a weird dress as well?
Everything I need is always in my bag.
Okay, open the bag. Am I wearing a skirt? Seems like it. You have opened Julia's bag. Here you can find objects that Julia always carries with her along with any picked up during the game. Okay. Objects are listed at the bottom left. Select the object to use or analyze it. Now try selecting the key or the map. Great!
Key to my trinket box.
Well, time to open it. Can I open it? Great. I can open it. I don't have the key to Martha's one. Or
Here is my diary.
I don't think your diary is going to help to solve Martha's death, though.
July 12th, 1944. This is a new diary. We moved here today and I forgot my old one back at home. But that's okay. A new chapter in my life, a new diary.
Makes sense.
They say they brought us here for our own safety. Daddy, the war, and everything else. Nanny gave us her house and she went to look after the mansion. It's weird being back here after so many years. I remember Nanny telling me the fairy tale of the Lady of the Lake. It's one of the few happy memories I have from when I was little. Nanny isn't here and that's a shame, but Martha is here with me. I also get to see Lapo more often, which is wonderful. He's always hanging around here. Mum is thankfully too preoccupied with fixing up the house to worry about me. At least for now.
Oh, that's sad. Oh, Martha's here, but Martha's
July
not.
16th, 1944. There's something creepy about the woods. Every time I'm at the lake, I get a strange feeling. Maybe it's the legend of the White Lady playing tricks on me. I get weird ideas. I think that there is this presence. Then I think I'm just being crazy. Anyway, crazy or not, I want to take some pictures. I'm not scared. In fact, I'd say I'm excited. I've made arrangements with Martha. She's coming to the lake with me tomorrow to set up 2 new cameras with timers, and we'll see what we can photograph. Not before a good swim, of course. To be honest, Martha doesn't like photography all that much, and recently she's gone off swimming too. But she does like spending time with me by teasing me. Then, when she gets bored, she disappears into her books, and I do my own thing. We feel right when we're together.
It's kind of cute. They were good sisters.
I'll be right there. I'm just going upstairs to call Martha down for breakfast.
You don't need to. Just leave me alone.
Fine, but I'm not sure we should let her sleep all day. What do you think?
Let me sleep.
What did you say?
Yeah, pretend I'm not here.
Okay, I won't wake her up. I'll just turn on her light. So when she wakes up...
This is
you know
not the
when to
right
come down
key.
for breakfast.
I must get her key if I want to know what's inside her trinket box. They really think I'm Martha and I can't hear them. I need to be careful not to talk, or I will be in serious trouble.
Yeah. Or you can pretend that a miracle happened and you can actually hear now. How about that? Like, look at me, a miracle! Giulia died and gave me back my hearing. I have my diary on my back and I have a map. Nice. Okay, I have an album with no photos and I have objectives. I like to always have my camera with me. When you least expect the opportunity of a perfect shot presents itself. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Can I save the game? Okay, cool. I can. Where do I save it? I'll save it here. Override it. Yes. Perfect. I didn't know I could do that. Continue. I need my camera, but where is my camera? This is Giulia's side, right? No, this is Martha's side. That's Giulia's side. So maybe my camera is in my wardrobe and I didn't see it?
I'm already dressed.
But where's your camera? Oh, maybe... is it this the camera? Nope, that does not look like the camera. Anything else in here that it's a point of interest? Aha!
Even more scary fairy tales.
It does look like it. Okay, I can't find any key and I don't seem to be able to look into the dresses and stuff. So I'm going outside. Seems to be the only possible thing to do now. Maybe I'll find my camera somewhere else in the house. Well, this is definitely locked. How am I supposed to know what that is then? My parents' bedroom? The bathroom? Why would Nanny give her house for us and then go to the mansion?
How wonderful the snow is. Unfortunately, it doesn't snow often around here.
I would say that that's not a bad thing. Ah, carabiniere, doctor, don, asylum. Town hall. Why do you have the asylum phone number just ready to be used? What do I know?
Dad loves these prints of Florence. I find them a bit sad.
Why? Because they're empty?
There's no shortage of paintings in our house.
I can notice
Mum
that.
is passionate about painting.
What else is here that it's a point of interest? I know I can run with shift, but also looking at everything. Oh god, okay, that shift a little bit too much. Anything here to be seen? Nope. Aha! A room that I can go inside.
It's locked. Strange. Why did they lock my room?
Oh. Whose room was that then?
As a child, when I spent those short years with the nanny, this was my room.
Ah. It's still crazy to me that they would just like send you to live with a nanny while they would just like keep Martha. So you have a room, but Martha doesn't. She just has the same room as you. Is this a... I think that's a window. Yeah, that's a window.
Martha's breakfast is ready. We can go.
Yes, yes. It's getting late.
Did you leave the newspaper for Martha? You know how much she likes reading it.
Yes, Irena. It's on the table, can't you see?
And that camera, are you leaving it there?
Yes, Irena. Can't you leave it there for a few more days? Do you mind? It was for Giulia. I will take it away soon. I promise. The sword makes me so sad. Seeing it there is as if... I don't know how to explain it.
All right. But let's go now. We have too much to do. We can't stay here all day talking.
This mother's awful.
Mummy is right, though. Martha always read everything. It's me who will now read the newspaper instead. They'll be out all day. The funeral preparations will take them a long time. Everything is more complex with the war. Over the next few days, I will see little to nothing of them.
K to see the objectives. Ah, the newspaper. Martha always read the newspaper. I have to do the same as her so no one will get suspicious. Okay, fair. But also, there's things here to be checked.
These plates are not ours. Nanny left them here. I remember them well.
My grandma had some of those. Like, she always had some
Daddy
plates in
says that our wine, which is produced here, is extraordinary. I hate wine. I prefer beer.
I prefer none. How old are you?
During deep winter, I would go to sleep snuggled by the fire and Nanny would get angry. Do you want to turn into a piece of charcoal, Giulia?
Well, why not? If it's too cold, I would like to. Yes, please. What is this? Can I? Okay.
Chocolate. A privilege for few people in these times.
Oh. As I have to read the newspaper. L'uomo del popolo. Popolo.
Brutal
popolo.
assassination in San Casciano. Giulia Kay, a young woman from a respectable family, brutally murdered near her home. Carabinieri investigates. A possible political motive emerges. Martha was not killed by politics or war. She was killed by something much closer and much less clear. I will find out the truth.
Yeah, there's several things here as well that I can...
Brutal assassination in San Casciano. Giulia Kay, a young woman...
Yeah, shoot. Okay.
Firm bulwark even in the skies. 159 aircraft of the Germanic defense shot down in 24 hours.
Nice.
Major Russian operation northwest of Jassy. Enemy convoy lost in the Mediterranean. 2 destroyers and 6 merchant vessels sunk.
More Giulia
Giulia
Kay.
Kay. Distressed but supported by faith. Irene the mother, Erich the father, and Martha the sister sadly announced Giulia's passing. The funeral will take place in La Romola, Thursday, July 20th at 9:30 p.m., departing from the property of the deceased. First improvements in food registration. Bread rations increased by 50 grams per day as of April 20th. A kilo more every month of soup ingredients. Reforms to the treatment of agricultural workers and an unexpected distribution of jam.
Jam. Okay, why jam? Oh, interesting. Right. What else do I have here as points of interest? More pictures in the wall.
These are our vineyards. My father loved them so much that he constantly took photos of them.
Okay. Oh, there's a lot to see. Okay, and then I have the camera right here for Giulia to take more and more photos. Dad.
For Giulia, to take more and more photos. Dad.
Why?
I can verify that the camera is still working by taking a photo. I could photograph a sparrow. There are so many of them out here.
Fair enough, we can do that.
Bread, butter, jam, and coffee. Martha's typical breakfast. I prefer honey and milk, but I'll have to adapt to her tastes, obviously. There might be birds around the little wall in front of the house. I always put crumbs on it for them.
Alright, so that's what we're gonna do on the next episode. Because goddamn, this game is going to, I feel like it's going to crush our souls. It's already crushing my soul. It's sad and complicated, and it never works out when twins take the other's place. And that mom is awful, but I love to see that finally we have a dad that cares. Because the amount of stories that you have where the dad is the one that doesn't care and the mom is the one that is like destroyed, it's too much. It always makes you feel like, where's the father? Why the father don't love their children? But anyway, that's for later. So anyway, if you liked it, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more. I'm going to play this game until the end if my computer doesn't crash on it. And as usual, hope you all have a happy ever after. I'll see you on the next day. Bye bye.